Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X return spread for all of my Aries out there for the month of March. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Some of the cards I need to see. What kind of energy are my Aries currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with here? What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with here? Okay, feels good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so right from the beginning, we're dealing with someone that's trying to hold on here for an assured success. So this is an individual here that has more than likely already communicated their feelings for you. All right. They've communicated their feelings for you, and at this point, what they're trying to do is just trying to hold on here because they know if they play their cards right, that there's a possibility that something really special is going to happen here. Because there's this sense they can feel it. That's why they want to hold on to it here. In addition here, this individual is more than likely somebody that you work with, somebody at your place of work here. This could be... Now, if you're in school, this could be somebody that you do projects with on a regular basis. There's some type of close proximity that this person is around you in a close proximity. Rather be in some kind of, if it's a school project, it's like you do projects together, and or if it's like a work situation, you work with them on a constant basis here. So that's that. So it also here. We have the Two of Cups here, all right? So this is an individual here that the reason that they are, doing the things that they're doing is really want to hold on here because there's this sense, at least on their part, this is a potential twin flame type situation here. Twin flame soulmate. They believe there's like a twin flame soulmate connection that they have with you here, okay? And there's this soulmate connection that they feel like they have. So that's what the driving factor of this thing is with them. Now, they are a little bit, they're a little bit cautious, okay? They're a little bit cautious. They're a little bit apprehensive about what the outcome's going to be, okay? They're not too sure about what the outcome's going to be. That's why they're kind of, they know that how they feel about you. They think that there's a possibility that you feel the same. They're not exactly sure. That's why they're trying to hold on because they think there's something special here. And in addition here, they're trying to manifest this thing into reality. So they're using their ability to, this is an individual that knows all about the law of attraction. So what they're doing here is they're trying to manifest, this particular relationship into reality here. All right, that's why they're trying to hold on because they believe there's a very special connection that you guys do have together. Now, with that being said, here we have the Hierophant here. There's a very long-term committed relationship aspect there too. So this person is in this thing for the long haul. Okay. This is a person that wants to get married, okay, in the traditional sense. So long-term committed relationship in the traditional sense. So this person is definitely committed into a long-term committed relationship with you. This individual is an air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius here. Now, the thing about Knight of Swords here, Knight of Swords energy here, is that this person is moving very rapidly towards their passions, one might say here, okay? And when a person's moving very rapidly towards their passions, one or two things could happen here. So there's two ways you could look at this. Some people say that, when Knights of Swords, they have the tendency to act first and think later. because they're so passionate about what they're pursuing. So the passion kind of, the passion kind of blinds them to, any particular damage that may be going on around them. And that's how you recognize this individual. This is an individual that more than likely has already communicated to you how they feel. Okay. And they pretty much have an attitude of devil may care. They could care less. Who knows what people think? They know in their heart that you guys belong together, and they're going to pursue this thing to the very end, to the very last minute. Okay, that's why they're trying to hold on for that assured success. Okay, finally here we have the Ten of Cups, which represents long-term committed relationship, possible children in this scenario as well. Okay, so this is a person that's really dialed into having a long-term committed relationship with you. So that's what particular energies you're dealing with at the moment right here. So with that being said, that's what kind of energies your ex is dealing with. What kind of energy is your ex dealing with? What kind of energies are your ex dealing with here? What potential energies are your ex dealing with here? Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so right off the bat here, your ex is messing. There's this Page of Swords here. So this is younger air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy here. That's in their orbit. Okay. Now this younger air sign individual, they've done a great deal of thinking, contemplating, reflecting on pursuing a relationship with your ex here. So there's a great amount of thought that has gone into this. Also, they're at a point now where they're trying to figure out, should they stay and fight for this relationship with them, or if they should kind of walk away. All right, so there seems to be other things going on here with your ex as well here. Now this individual is using their intuition here. They're using their intuition. Okay. About the situation. They're using their intuition about the situation here. Also, this is an individual most likely they're trying to give an equal give and take here. They're trying to have a sense of moderation here. Okay, that they're dealing with your ex here. Now, with that being said, there's also the thought, and the reason that they had to give a great deal of thought here to what was possibly going on here, because we have the Seven of Swords here. So there is this thought, and that's why they're trying to figure out if they should stay or walk away. That there's some kind of sneaky behavior going on between, with your ex here as they're pursuing them. So, yeah. So apparently, your ex looks like that there's some sneaky behavior that's being engaged with. There may be some, there's this feeling, at least with this younger air sign individual, that they're being snuck around on by your ex. Also, in addition here, so things are beginning to kind of slow down a bit. The pursuing of this individual, kind of bringing things almost to a halt, if you will. All right, because of their suspicions. All right. And also, in addition, here, finally, we also have another person in the spread here. We have this fire sign individual here, Leo, and Aries, or Sagittarius. Now, this individual, this is a purely sexual situation here that they have here in pursuing of your ex here. And there's a lot of sexual attraction here, but for some particular reason here, this individual feels like their hands are tied behind their back. All right. They feel like they're being stagnated. Let's get some clarification. Why exactly is the Eight of Swords here? Give me some clarification on this Eight of Swords here. This clarification on the Eight of Swords is why is the Eight of Swords here? Okay. So, all right. So I see what's going on here. So this individual is trying to have a sense of moderation, trying to balance two things at one time here. And also, we got the Page of Swords here. So apparently this fire sign individual and this younger air sign individual know about each other. So in other words, they're kind of they're trying to competing against each other for the affections of your ex. So that's interesting. Okay. So apparently that individual is still kind of playing the field a little bit. All right. Really hasn't really grown up or learned anything of any substance. So they're kind of playing the field over there. So with that being said here, let's see, what are the chances here that you and your ex will come back into each other's orbit again? What are the chances that you and your ex are going to come into each other's orbits again? What are the chances that you and your ex are going to have some kind of reconnection? What are the chances that you and your ex may have some kind of reconnection here? All right. All right. Well, there is love, okay, on your ex's part. There is some love that's there on your ex's part, towards you. There is love that they have, but it seems as though there's a lot of choices. Okay, they kind of so 9 times out of 10, your ex has probably been in some sort of communication with you, but they're kind of waiting for the ships to come in here. So in other words, what I get the sense of what's happening here is that there's a lot of that what's happening in their life right now, they don't really consider them to be your ex not really serious about these other individuals here, that they're currently messing with here. They're currently involved with. There's nothing really solid there. Okay, and basically the feeling here is that the true love is with you. Okay, your ex is still in love with you. These individuals are just pretty much like stand-ins for you. Now we also have here, we have the Four of Wands. So there is this aspect that your ex wants to reconnect with the long-term commitment, a long-term committed relationship here. All right, so let me get some little bit more clarification. Why is this Four of Wands? Give me some clarification on this Four of Wands. Why is this Four of Wands? Give me some clarification on this Four of Wands. Why is this Four of Wands? All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, wow. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. And so what that tells me, the reason why the Four of Wands here, the Ten of Pentacles, is that they want to create some type of legacy, long-term commitment, thinking about family. So your ex wants to create some sort of legacy situation here where, that you guys put your finances together and create not only something substantial and solid for yourselves, but also for your children and children's children. So the love on the part of your ex is still here. Okay? Very much so. And these other individuals are pretty much just placeholders, if you will. Now, with that being said, what's interesting here is you have this air sign individual that is very emotionally feels a very deep emotional connection to you as well. So what I will say as far as you and your ex coming into each other's orbit again, my saying, yes, there will be some sense of reconnecting here at some point. And finally, that the initial outcome of this will definitely be up to you. But they are going to come back into your orbit again for sure. Now, what's going to make this interesting is that you have somebody that is this air sign individual that is very much, very much there's an infatuation with you as well, and your ex is also loving you at the same time. So this is going to be a really interesting situation here. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need to see here. Here we go. So, as far as what Spirit wants to tell you is, Spirit's telling you it's not the right time. All right, it's not the right time. And again, this is just advice. You do with this advice what it is you want to, because we have free will in action here. But there does appear to be, like I said, as far as you when you're in your ex reconnecting, Spirit's trying to say not the right time, not yet. But I'm telling you that individual is going to come back into the situation. Okay. So Spirit's saying don't stop. So it's kind of giving you like a double warning there. You know, not the right time, and don't stop. So keep doing what you're doing in the pursuit of this other relationship. Interesting. And ask your angels. So what in essence that means is, you know, do the meditation, you know, find yourself a very calm space to get into and really meditate on what it is, and ask for guidance for a higher power, because this definitely feels like it's a very a complex situation here. You have someone that you have a connection with, and things for whatever particular reason kind of fell apart. And then you have someone who's also in this space that has a very deep, passionate love for you as well. Okay, well, we know your ex has very deep, passionate love, but someone that has deep, passionate love for you as well, because they believe that there is a soulmate connection that you have. So this is going to be a really interesting situation here. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down, and remember, you have free will here, okay? So with that being said, I'm shutting it down. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe, okay? Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified about all of my videos that I drop. Again, sorry for the delay. I had a camera issue, and I had a laptop issue, actually. So it was a crazy situation over here. So anyway, if this resonated with you and you want to know a little bit more, again, the link will be below. Feel free to get a personal reading. Also, if it didn't resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.